I think social media does a lot of harm to people and for a variety of reasons. But I think one of the biggest things it does for fitness folks is there's this illusion that you should be crushing it all the time. And you can't crush it all the time. There's a reason why sports have off seasons. There's a reason why athletes peak for certain events. Like you have to ebb and flow with your training cycles. And we like to subscribe that like life dictates our training cycles. Now you can follow the perfect training cycle, sure, but if you have some kids, throw that training cycle out the window. If you get a new job where all of a sudden your work demands are crazy, throw that training cycle out the window. Like the adaptability and the flexibility to change your, perceived exertion, to change your effort level is massively important. Like massively important. I think that's probably the most important skill people can develop is just showing up, even if it's just a little bit. Sorry to just totally ramble on. My buddy Derek Stanley, he's an amazing trainer, and he says that the days that he's not feeling it, he goes and does at least one warm up set. And if he does one warm up set and he's like, you know what, it's not happening today, then he won't train. But every time you go and do at least one warm up set, you're like, okay, I can do this today. And it's great. And you never miss a workout if you just go and do at least one warm up set. Because you can do one warm up set any day of the week, all the time.
Two sayings that come to mind from that snippet. One is the hardest part of going for a run is making the decision to lace up your shoes. I
That's it,
firmly
dude.
believe that. It's like, if you can
Every
put your
time.
shoes on, get out the door, you've won. It doesn't matter what happens in the run. Like, you won the battle in your mind of getting outside. And then the second thing is talking about the social media is how comparison is the thief of all joy. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's like everything is out there and posted and people are always crushing it. Nobody has bad days. No, everybody's perfect on social media. So it's
Right.
like
Oh God.
people think if they're not setting PRs, they're not, dripping in sweat after a workout, that it wasn't a win, when that's completely false. It's like if you maintained the habit of working out, and that's a loose definition of working out. Like you said, for you, when you had your twins, it was like the RPE was a 5. There are some days like my marathon training, I'll go out and I'll lace up the shoes, I'll get out the door. But if I'm not feeling it, it'll be a short 2 or 3 mile run, which in the scheme of a marathon is nothing. It's nothing.
Nothing.
But I maintained the habit of marathon training, right? And so I live for another day. And there's another saying that comes to mind is never miss 2 in a row. So never
Right.
miss 2 runs, never miss 2 workouts, never miss 2 healthy meals. Like, it's okay if you miss 1 every now and then, but if you miss 2, then it becomes a slippery slope of that 2 becomes 3 and 3 becomes 4.